What's good with it? My name is G. In my last video, I was kind of talking about some of my thoughts on ego and how I think there's a lot of confusion with the word itself on lots of different sides. Like, I feel like a lot of different people think, have a lot of different ideas for the word ego. And earlier this month, I did about 10 tabs of acid, and it took me a while to kind of get an idea of how to describe my experience and what I got out of it, because honestly I didn't really get a lot out of it, just because I haven't really done much in the past 3 months. I've just been at home, so I feel like when you're not really doing anything with your life and then you go and do a psychedelic, I don't know, I didn't really get as much out of it as if I was living my life every day and progressing, which, I mean, I'm growing, but I could be doing more, so I really didn't get a lot out of it. But like a week ago, I kind of wrote down some thoughts and just kind of what I got out of it. So I'm just gonna read this entry I have from the 15th of September. So yeah, 1 week ago. Today is the first day of fall, 2022. Feels good, kinda, not really, but yeah, it kinda does. But yeah, I was just thinking about my trip last week. This is from when I wrote it. How there really is no I. There is no me. The thoughts aren't me. Even Gannon, that's my name, is just a name someone thought of. Humans name everything to try to give meaning to things in a meaningless world, so they can latch onto these things like we latch on to thoughts sometimes. We let the thoughts define us, like the words for objects. None of it is real or true. It's all just a concept of the mind. Real life lies in awareness, without commentary or description. Stop feeling attached. The feeling of attachment is attachment itself. There will be thoughts regardless. It's a part of the human's ego. So is all of our movements, lusts, impulses, all of it. It's all our ego. It is there. The way to lessen attachment is through awareness. To reduce identification. When Gannon died, or at least damn near died, on my trip, there was no movement, no judgment, no bias, whether preference or disinclination. Just unadulterated awareness. If everyone could experience this, it would change the world. The ego is there to keep us alive, but it gets out of hand in this age we live in. That actually reminds me, I don't know who it was, but I think it was a YouTube comment. It said, the ego is a great servant, but a terrible master. The ego really is a great servant. Like I said in my last video, we would be dead without it. The ego is your movements, your biases, your motives to fucking drink water. That's all your ego. You would be dead without ego. I think that's where there is a lot of confusion, especially in the spiritual community. You would be dead without ego. It is very important. It is just a terrible master. It's so true. I think that's like the main thing that really gets confused a lot. I don't know where we came from, how we're on this earth, but the way society is unnatural. The way society is unnatural and is resulting in suffering. This info needs to be spread for the world to heal straight up. And that's where I want to do my part. Like, I feel like this really is so important. And if everyone could experience acid, I don't know about that. Because, I mean, not everyone could handle it. I don't know if I could have handled it the first time I did it if I didn't have like an experience of meditation. Even the crazy ass trips I've gone through, like that 10 tab trip, I don't think I would have came back. Like, I think I might have really lost my mind if I didn't have a history of meditation and mindfulness like in my everyday life for like 3 years prior. That's why I don't know about like everybody doing acid. I don't know about that. But it's true, man. Like, this stuff really is so important. We just let the ego be in control, man. Humans name everything to give meaning to things in a meaningless world. That's what words are for, really. But yeah, those are just some of my thoughts on ego. That's how I feel. But that's just from my personal experiences, you know? It ain't nothing but a G thing. It's all love.